I think we should expect to find a lot of steel, poison, electric, and fire types in Pokemon Legends ZA. This game is just around the corner, so I was kind of thinking about like what kind of Pokemon can we expect to see in a setting where it's like entirely urban and takes place in one city. I recently went to a conference kind of focused on urban biodiversity, so this was kind of rattling around in my head while watching some of those talks. And the first thing that comes to my mind is the urban heat island. So like cities, because we have so much concrete and steel and all of these surfaces that just kind of absorb heat instead of like blocking it or bouncing it off, cities are a lot higher than the surrounding landscapes. So because of that, I think we have to have Pokemon that are adapted to these higher temperatures. So think fire types, of course. I'm thinking like Lampent and maybe Salandit. And then, of course, the next thing I think about with cities is all the different kinds of pollution, like air pollution, water pollution, soil contamination, and even like noise and light pollution. And Pokemon basically has an entire type that's dedicated to just pollution, so we're putting in poison types into this game. So I'm expecting to see Pokemon like Muck, Weezing, and Ghastly. And then we also just need Pokemon that are able to interact and survive like between human wildlife areas and adapted to like this hardscape instead of in a natural area. So this is where I'm putting in probably a lot of steel and electric types. Think Aron, Magnemite, and Durant. You know, they're able to like either feed off of like all of the steel and infrastructure around here or easily hide in those areas. Same thing with electric types, putting in Dedenne and Joltik. All of this is electricity. Those things need electricity. They're going to feed on and just kind of suck it out of the power grid. And then, of course, we need Pokemon that are just kind of found everywhere, that are ubiquitous, and are probably a really terrible invasive species in the Pokemon world. So these are going to be Pokemon like Magikarp, Ralts, Eevee, Rattata, Zubat. Like, these are Pokemon that are adaptable to a wide variety of situations. They're all generalists. They deal well with human interactions. So I'm expecting to see those Pokemon also in Legends ZA. And this game is so close. It's happening so soon. So let me know what Pokemon you're expecting to see, and then we can compare notes once it comes out.